All right, hello everybody. What is going on? I hope everybody has had a wonderful Thanksgiving with many things to be thankful for, the least of which I'm sure is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'd like to take a few minutes and talk about this game. I know you're asking, why in the world would you want to do that? And to tell you the truth, I am extremely entertained by listening to others complain about the state of this game. So I figured, why not give it a try? The game at this point has been out for about a month, and to state the obvious here, again, I am not having a whole lot of fun with this game right now. So with that in mind, I'd like to discuss 10 reasons why that is so, why I am not having fun playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Reason number one simply has to do with a radical departure from previous Call of Duty philosophy. Uh, this game caters to campers on a level that is just absolutely asinine. Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I'd see the day where Call of Duty is going to be offering safe spaces, basically an endless supply of doors and windows to camp unashamedly to your heart's content. Heck, I think the day is coming where terms such as camping and camper are going to be viewed in an unsavory light and replaced with more tolerant expressions. For example, things instead of being a camper, that particular player is just they're going to have a lower mobility preference. We're going to soften up the term a little bit. Take a little of stigma away from it. Instead of camper, just a lower mobility preference. Uh, Reason number two, and we got a little irony with this one because while the weapon audio in this game is excellent, as far as the guns, I love the audio. The same could definitely not be said for, when it comes to the footsteps, which just rivals, a thunderous pounding of an artillery barrage. Uh, Furthermore, the footstep volume proves to be of really little use when camping. And let's be honest, in the current state of this game, camping is really not an option. Uh, it's something you have to do. But the footstep volume proves to be of little use when camping. As far as determining direction from said footsteps audio is at times virtually impossible. When I try to do it, my players, dancing all over the place in a panic frenzy, scanning all directions, and all that I end up with is another mark in a death column. Reason number three, I am not enjoying playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare is quite simply I cannot see. The player visibility in this game is absolutely terrible. Seeing an enemy, especially at distance, if you are moving, is extremely difficult. Honestly, I think I would do much better if I dumped a whole bucket of sand in my eyes and tried to drive in heavy traffic than trying to spot an enemy at distance in this game. So Infinity Ward, help us out there, shed some light on the subject. We'd like to be able to see when we're moving around the map. Again, that's going to be something that's going to encourage movement. Is going to be able is being able to see. Reason number four, I don't understand why things get changed that really don't need to be changed. With that being said, I'd like to find out whose brainchild it was to do away with a normal functioning minimap. Uh, Also, why is dead silence not a perk? We've had something of that nature in virtually every Call of Duty game in recent history. The community's made a lot of noise about these things already. In my opinion, these are things that would actually help new players learn how to move and improve their skills. But no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to stick with something that the community likes. Instead, we're going to do everything possible in this game to punish movement, and that's certainly what they've done so far. Reason number five, uh, who loves an inconsistent experience when it comes to anything? Uh, for some stupid reason, the answer to that question is yes. Then you're going to feel right at home here on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And what I'm getting at is I want to talk about the skill-based matchmaking in this game. Uh, who's had a day out there where you sit down to play the game and you have a couple of decent or even just a couple okay games, and then before too long you're just getting absolutely melted. I know that's pretty much my experience every day, and it's very frustrating. There's a few videos out there that break down the skill-based matchmaking in this game, and they make a really good case uh, that leads to a conclusion that recent performance drives the matchmaking process, which, in my opinion, it's just frustrating because, at least from a KDR perspective, it makes it really difficult to improve or make any progress. So I'd have to say, in my experience, my humble opinion with the gameplay, I'd have to agree with the results um, of those videos and those studies that were done regarding skill-based matchmaking as it relates to recent performance. Overall, right now, the experience of the game is just really inconsistent. I think this is a huge factor in making it so. Reason number 6, I'm not having fun playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, has to do with the leaks and the developer response to those leaks. I want to say about a week after launch, when the whole community is basically in an uproar about footsteps, the mini map, dead silence, etc. We get a leak from a fairly reliable source who has a pretty good track record when it comes to getting it right. Basically, the gist was there's going to be a big overhaul of the game come the end of November, and, to include the function of the minimap returning to normal. And about a week or so, excuse me, a day or so before the last big update, we got a tweet from one of the Infinity Ward developers about finishing up 2 pages worth of patch notes for the big update. This big update overhaul that we've all been waiting for, which leads me into reason number 7 that I am not having fun playing this game, which is the bugs. You think we got a big overhaul of the game? No, we didn't get anything like a big overhaul of the game. All we got was bug fixes, 2 pages worth of patch notes, and nothing but bug fixes. None of the major issues were addressed. And this lends a lot of credibility to what some have been saying about the fact that we paid $60 to basically play an alpha version of the game here. So we basically think an overhaul is coming. All we get is a bunch of bug fixes for stuff that shouldn't have been broken in the first place. Who play tested this game? I'd really love to hear from somebody that play tested this game. I think that'd be very interesting. Reason number 8 that I'm not enjoying playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare again is departure from previous Call of Duty norms and just the player counts and the different game modes here. Ground War, not really my cup of tea. I haven't played it very much. Um, I suppose, many may find it fun, and that's fine, to each their own. But as far as I'm concerned, if I want to play Battlefield, I'm just going to go play Battlefield. Uh, the 10v10, it's not the worst thing in the world. Depending on the map you're playing, a lot of them are just really way too big, even for that. I know after the beta wrapped up, I do recall certain individuals saying that he was going to play nothing but 10v10 because 6v6 is a snooze fest. I mean, the whole reason I like playing Call of Duty is because of smaller maps, the fast play, and in my opinion, again, the 6v6 lends itself to that style play best. Um, the 10v10, these maps are anything but small. In most cases, they don't play fast, even if you set aside the camping issue. Reason number 9, Infinity Ward, please do something about the netcode and connection issues in this game. I lost count of how many times I have a door or a turn somewhere pre-aimed and the person just charges right around and melts me like I wasn't even paying attention. I've had numerous occasions where I'm like, where did my bullets go if they didn't hit the target? There's a lot of this that you'll see in the gameplay playing in the background. Uh, there's one clip in particular where I'm standing right behind a guy and I throw some thermite at him and it just goes right through the center of his back. Nothing, no effect, literally just right through the guy. Reason number 10, please fix the spawns. You'll see a few different examples of just how horrible spawns are in the gameplay being shown. Spawning right into a gunfight or taking 2 steps after a spawn and being shot in the back is extremely annoying and frustrating. The spawns are the most basic things to get right in this game. Again, I have to ask, who in the world play tested the game? Bottom line here is I'm hard pressed to say the game is fun right now. When I play Call of Duty, I really want to have fun. I hope they can turn this game around. Again, it's not a knock on the graphics or the overall sound and gunplay of the game. I really love that. It's one of the reasons I want to keep playing it, but I really want to have fun playing the game as well. Let's see what happens as we do have some new content about to be dropped at the beginning of December. If you enjoyed today's discussion today, drop a like on the video and subscribe to see more content related to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Until the next time, see ya.